Hi, everybody. I've changed settings. I'm trying out recordings on the sofa now. Welcome back from spring break. I hope that you had a restful vacation, even though you were at home. I hope that you still got to do fun or relaxing things. But we are popping back into class, hitting the ground running with our action project. This is essentially going to occupy the rest of our time for this course. I'll talk about more about the rest of the year on Wednesday for the Wednesday video, but for now, I'm just going to talk to you about today. Everything that needs to be done by today, Tuesday at 11 p.m. You're just going to finish up your research and inquiry. Many of you have already submitted something. Cool. You don't have any English stuff to do unless you want to jump ahead to Wednesday. But some of you are still completing it. That's totally fine. That's why I gave you these 2 days after spring break to work on it if you still need to. So no shame there. Whether or not you're done or not, I want you to go ahead and take a look at the junior model that I posted. Clara Stormer and her group, Aaron Kovacs and Devin O'Shaughnessy, have completed a research and inquiry for their group for my junior class. And I think that it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So make sure you take a read through this and make sure that yours is on the same levels as theirs. When clicking through, I already do have some concerns about the revised SMART goal, mostly again with specificity and measurability. So when people say we want to educate people about the consequences of littering, oftentimes people won't talk about what that education looks like, but they are characterizing that as organizing a trash pickup and writing to city officials, right? So that's what their education will look like. And the measurement's pretty easy. Will they hold this trash pickup or not, right? Perhaps in the future, I'll push them to consider how many people do you want to show up at this trash pickup? How much trash do you want to be picked up? Try your best to make it quantifiable, right? So that the measure is clear. Okay, but most people are doing pretty good with issue origins, stakeholders, and decision makers. With issue origins, I really have no problem. Stakeholders, people can spend more time explaining how exactly are these people stakeholders? Why should they care? If we say students are stakeholders, is it all students? Is it by gender, sexuality, age, ability status, location? Like, are we talking about everyone in the school? And does everybody in the school care differently? Should they care for different reasons? You could specify why people are stakeholders and decision makers. People are doing a good job of making sure they're focusing also on local leaders, not just people in like far off governments that might not be in our sphere of influence. Okay. So that's it for research and inquiry. Make sure you take a look at that model. This week, I'd like you to schedule a 15-minute group meeting with me. You have all week to schedule, but you need to make sure you're meeting with me by Friday. If you click this link, this is also viewable in our upcoming column as per usual. Anything due is going to be available here. It'll bring you to this calendar app called Calendly. I found it over spring break. It's pretty cool. All you need to do is choose a day this week and then choose a time to start, and then we'll finish within 15 minutes. Okay, so let's say I text my group. I say, hey, y'all free Tuesday 11? They say yes, click that. Cool, confirm. All you have to do is write your own name. You write the name of your group members here, and then your meeting will show up in your Google Calendar. Boop, boo, doo, doo. Yes, if you click this link, for me it'll look funny because it's already part of my calendar. It's going to say that. This calendar already exists in your calendar list, yes. But for you, it won't. So that's how you'll be able to keep track of all action project meetings, not just when yours is, but when other people's are, so that you have a better, clearer, more visual idea of which times are open and which are no longer available. Okay. I think that's all the information I had to give you today. Feel free to unsubmit and change your research inquiry if you've already submitted it so that it's better, because this is going to be the framework and the groundwork for moving into the next phase of the project. If you have any questions, go ahead and text me through Remind. But until then, welcome back.